let's continue with Ethereum. Okay. As we can see, all these guys are on serious downtrend. Okay, so this is the daily time frame here, and you can see Ethereum also doing series of what lows, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Okay, and also you can see it is what retesting the 50 moving on average. Okay, so as you can see, Ethereum has been in a serious downtrend, just like all the other cryptos that we have looked at so far. Okay, just like all the other cryptos we have looked at so far. So now we in perspective, we know they are all on what a massive downtrend, and that is why we are looking at key areas that we think we should be buying these tokens. Okay, as I said, and I'm repeating it again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do well to seek financial advice from a legal financial advisor before making your decision to engage in this particular crypto assets. All right, so let's zoom out on this, and let me change it to my line chart so I can get my various levels on the daily time frame. And you start from here. Okay, so if you watch here, which is very close to the area that I want to have a look at, you can see that we have a lot of price action happening in this area. Okay, we have a lot of price action happening in this particular hot area. Now, the next thing we'll be looking at is this level right here. Okay, this level right here, you can see how price is what is working in that area as well. So we have a lot of activities also in this particular hot area. Okay, now let's change back to our candlesticks, and let's see what we are dealing with here. So here you can see resistance, then support. We had a retest, then we saw a very huge short in Ethereum. Now that we have retested this level properly, and then we also went back to what to retest the 50 moving average. We broke through it, but then we couldn't maintain the upward momentum. We still broke through the 50 MA once again to the downside, and then after this retest, we can see that we now finally broke through this particular level of support. So now in our forest community, okay, the Captains Company Limited, we teach how to analyze these particular assets by yourself. Okay, we teach how you can analyze these assets by yourself, just the way I'm doing it. So if you want to learn how to trade the forex and cryptocurrencies in terms of TA using technical analysis, you can visit us on Telegram at the Captains Company Limited. Okay, the Captains Company Limited, and just chat us and we will make an arrangement with you, and we'll teach you the way to do your own analysis on these assets. All right, so as you can see, we have these levels of what support that we are dealing with. Okay, have these levels of what support that we are dealing with. Okay, these are very key levels. So you can see the very first key level here. This long, I didn't add it because that is just price taking out liquidity at this level. Okay, price taking out liquidity. Now it properly broke through this guy and formed this low area with this, which that liquidity was wiped out, and also price then fall below that area. All right, so that is the overview on daily time frame. I'm expecting at least a little hot pullback as usual. I'm expecting a little pullback as usual from to occur on what? On Earth before we go down. So as I have stressed in the other analysis on BNB and BTC, there is no need to be buying Ethereum at this moment. Per my perspective, per your perspective, it will be fantastic for you to accumulate some amount of ETH at this price. I don't know, but per my perspective and my analysis, this is what I'm seeing on the daily time frame. I think price is going to go further down, and the weekly time frame can give us even a more good perspective of the entire picture of Ethereum as it stands now. All right, so let me take these drawings out and let's have a look at what I'm talking about. So let's go to the weekly time frame quickly. As I said, I'm looking at long-term analysis, so I am just looking at the bigger time frames. I'm not looking at the lower time frames. All right, so here you can see this was the last resistance level before Ethereum saw up higher. So as you can see, this level was broken, taken out, and retested before we saw that massive move. And this was the next area of what? Resistance that was flipped to the upside, and price came, retested it, and went up. Now this became support, which we have now broken through on the daily time frame, as we saw already. Now, what do we see over here? We see that the current area that price is an area of supply turn demand. Okay, where price have gotten to right now was once supply, which have now turned toward demand on the weekly time frame. So we are currently testing a supply turn demand level, a flip area, okay, which was flipped here and now became what? Demand once more. So price just coming to test that. That is why I said I will not be surprised to see some amount of what pullback from this area, maybe even to the 1,400 level before we drop. Or price can just choose to consolidate inside this particular zone and then break out. All right, so where do I think we should be looking at buying Ethereum? Okay, if you are, most of my predictions are based on those who just want to buy this and hold. Those of you who want to trade on features, you can further break my analysis down on lower time frame for better entries. Okay, just to minimize the to minimize the drawdown. Okay, so you can just base on that this analysis and do further analysis on the lower time frame for a better entry. All right, so I'll be looking at this area of 750. Okay, but I'll say 700. Okay, I'll be excuse me, I'll start looking at buying Ethereum from 700, and if possible and Ethereum is able to still drop to around this area, okay, this area of what? 500, 600, 500, then I will be hoping to buy in those areas as well. But I will start taking or accumulating Ethereum from $700 per Ether. That is what I'm going to be doing. So then I want to get the turning points accurately. So let me change the line chart, please. All right. Then here also. That should be here. All right. So that will be at 600, as I said. So 600 and 700 will be my key areas that I'll be looking to start accumulating Ether. Okay. Now at 1,000, even if I accumulate Ether, I'll accumulate it on spot, but a very little quantity of it. Okay, a very little quantity of it. So this is the area we are looking at here on the weekly time frame. This area and also, if possible, this area here. These are the areas I'll be looking to start accumulating more Ether. Okay, so either you accumulate it more from there or from what 600, and then we can see price will begin to rally up. So that's my perspective on Ethereum. Okay, so the rest is for you to look at based on your perspective as well. Okay, based on your perspective as well. All right, so you should know that we are in a what you call the extreme fear zone. Okay, if you look at the fear index, we are in the extreme fear zone. So a lot of people are just selling their asset off. They don't care the amount of money that is left for them. They just want to hold the little amount that is left there for them, so that they will not lose out entirely on their portfolio. So it's all left over to you to also do what you think is best for you. All right, let's look at the last one. That is Matic. Matic, my favorite of all. Okay, I'm going to accumulate more Matic at the right price. I just love the Polygon network. To be honest, I just love the Polygon network. I don't know why though, but I love the Polygon chain. All right. And as you can see it has also broken the 50 EMA. And since then, we have been doing retests and co. All right. And this was the last time we flipped this guy at this lowest level after flipping it over here. Okay. So let's see on our daily time frame. Let me squeeze this guy on our daily time frame. Let's change to our line chart. Okay, guys, if you like this analysis, if you like this overview that you are watching right now, do well to leave me a like on this particular video, and don't forget to share the video with your friends. Okay, so this is just a continuation of the analysis that we are doing. We started with BNB, BTC, continue with Ethereum, and then Matic. Okay, I think next time I will do well to do them separately so that the video will not be this long. All right. Okay, so let's have a look at the levels, the key levels that we will be interested in. So I'll be interested in this level here, and also I'll be interested in this particular level here, this particular level where price currently is. I think I'll prefer the lower one here, where the main flip occurred, right? And then my last, okay, I'll leave that one for the weekly time frame. We will look at that on the weekly time frame. So let me change to candlestick. All right. Now, if you watch here, you can see we took out this particular level of support over here nicely. Okay, we took out that level and we wipe out any liquidity over there. And here you can see price came back to retest this guy over here. Okay, this flip area was retested over here. Then after that, we had some amount of consolidation before price took out that zone completely. Now we are looking at price reaching this level. That is the next level I'm looking at. Okay, the next level I'm looking at price hitting pretty soon. Okay, now that is around 0.3 to 0. Let me see, to 0.24. Okay, so that level I'm going to start accumulating. I'll accumulate some amount of Matic at this price, but I won't be surprised to still see price somewhere here on Matic. Okay, I won't be surprised to see price somewhere around 0.1, 0.15. Okay, so let's see. So as I said, I'm expecting price to still push down on Matic. Okay, price should still push down, because and then we have some sort of bullish event. Then you have some amount of movement to somewhere this area. Okay. Mind you, the bear market is not yet over. Okay, the bear market is not yet over. It's not yet over. So put that in mind. Okay, put that in your mind. All right. So let's go to, let me delete these guys. Let me delete this drawing space. All right, then let's go to the weekly time frame. Go to the weekly time frame. And one reason why I'm looking at Matic is a project that is being developed right now that I'll talk about. Maybe I'll talk about in another video. I'm trying to understand the project very well. This project is just like a time ago, we have this thing called Forsage that caused the rise of the Ethereum token when it was launched. That smart contract was launched, and also caused the rise of Tron when it was launched on Tron as well. And the same people are trying to launch another project called MetaFox. So I'm going to, maybe after looking at that project very well and understanding it, I think I'll make a video explaining things and why you should keep a close eye on the Matic or the Polygon chain. Okay, because these projects make it very, very how will I put it? They make prices of most of these tokens to rise because people will be in haste to acquire these tokens and use them for whatsoever smart contract project that they are dealing in. So let's look at the weekly time frame of this particular asset. All right, so on the weekly time frame, as I said, you can see we still have some flip areas over here. Okay, still have some flip areas. So I won't be surprised to see price here, but I want to see if we have some amount of some level of imbalance. Okay, mostly balanced over here. You have a mostly balanced chart over here. So I won't be surprised to see price somewhere here around 0.3. Sorry, 0.18 to 0.5. But then we can still see price drop to around 0.05. I won't be surprised to see price around 0.05 area here. Okay, an area that I'll keep my eye closely on. So I'll be expecting price somewhere here, which will be my first area that I'll accumulate more Matic. That is around 0.18 that I'll accumulate more Matic. And also around this area over here, where we have some little amount of what imbalance in there. Okay, so these are the areas I'll be looking towards to engage on these various tokens or crypto assets in the market. These are the areas I'll be looking towards engage on them, because we can see price is going to take out all these major zones. Okay, all these major zones here, I'm expecting price to take them out. We might have some amount of consolidation over here before dropping down into this and seeing some upward movement in the market. So as I said, I'll drop this analysis, the charts, screenshot of them. I'll drop them on the Telegram page and you can get access to them. So there is a link to my Telegram channel, Mindset Hustle, in the description of this video. And also, if you want to join our Forex mentorship program, you can contact me directly on Telegram and then you talk things over from there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share this video, like it, and also leave us a comment in the comment section, and I'll bring you another analysis video once I see any changes in the market. But as it stands now, these are the things I've seen. Enjoy your day. It's bye for now.